Again. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Powell, and it's Magician in at the point. Pass to Magician. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Here's Jovic. It's tipped, and they recover it. Pass to Hall, just 5 on the clock. Another shot, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's the break. Here's Magician. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. 13 feet out, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Powell. Here's Magician. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Magician. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Powell sets a screen to the paint. Picked it out of midair. And here they come. Here's Freeman. The rebound by Magician. Inside. And Powell with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Takes it inside. Tipped away. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season. Here's Magician, averaging around 5 points a game. 6 to shoot, and that one good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The rebound by Magician. Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. To the middle. Here's Magician. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first. Good on both. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Down low. Here's Magician. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Pass to Magician. Here's Perez. Here's Magician. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the inside. It's intercepted. Out to the right wing. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Hall. Here's Magician. The three ball. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Perez. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Hall. Rebounded by Perez. Here's Magician. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Up 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And it's Bowman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Magician in at the 3 slot.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Freeman, still without a bucket. It's Murphy on the wing. Magician, the pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. He's guarded by White. To the paint. Here's Magician. Inside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Count it. Magician's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And timeout called by Rick Carline. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Magician. Magician, the pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. Fires for 3. Here's Magician. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Magician. He's got 5. And there's the screen.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the home team. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Here's Hall. To the middle. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Jovic.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Perez. Here's Magician. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Magician. There's a minute 54 left in the second. Here's Perez. No made baskets yet. Here's Magician. Out to the wing. To the inside. It's a one-on-one situation. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
There's a minute 17 left in the half. Here's Magician. Pass to Jovic. And there's the lob. Here's Magician. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Magician. Powell sets a screen. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Murphy. In transition. Here they come. And that one's good. Magician.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Magician. Pass to the Magician. And they're running. Pass to Murphy. Here's Hall. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Jacks up a 3. It's deflected. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of the team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The front office made it a priority to lengthen the bench, and you're seeing those returns tonight.
Yeah, this is a team that can throw a lot of fresh bodies at you. And now that we have some time, let's see how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
It's always interesting to see what the fans are thinking out of the gate.
It's a long season. So many things can happen. Right now, it's mostly a popularity contest, but it's fun to talk about. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So it's the home team now. The lead is 2. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. And it's Magician in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And it's Hall missing. Hall's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. No luck on that one. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Hall. An easy 2 on the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Magician's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Magician. They set the screen to the paint. It's stolen for the lead. And that one's good. Magician's got 7 points. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Hall. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And he's going for the lob! Inside, Magician. Pass to Magician. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Magician, the pass to the Magician. Now here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And Powell with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Jovic. Here's Freeman. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Hall. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. Here's Magician. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. A tight one here in New York City. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Hall. Three-pointer. A rebound by Magician.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Magician. Pass to the Magician. Rebounded by Freeman. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. For the lead. Buries it from 3. Give him 8.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Magician. The pass to the Magician. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Magician. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Magician. He's good with a little jumper in close.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
It's picked off. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Magician. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Powell, and it's Magician in at the point. Here's Magician. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. Here's Hall. Pass to Magician. Knocks down the long J.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. The shot no good. Shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's Magician. Pass to Magician. To the inside. Here's Jovic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams making some changes here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Magician. Over to the left wing. Here's Powell. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Magician. Oh, he can't get the layup. Shooting 59% on this one. A good average. Here's Hall. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Here's Powell. Here's Magician. Powell outside. All sorts of time. Nope.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And count it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Number 13.
Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. They set the pick. Here's Magician. Fires the three. Oh, he cannot hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. Oh, the feathering touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's Hall.
Number 21. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for two, number 14.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good, and it's a 9-point game here. Got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Rebounded by Powell. Here's Magician. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Assist goes to number 5.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Going inside. It's good. Takes a 3. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.